Grand rising, grand arrival, grand return. Peace and blessings to the righteous and repentant alike. I'm Sophia, Tayac of the AmaruKhan Band of Indians, and this is your daily Transmutation report, where we practice manipulating the incoming rays to the earth in a format that best serves our Creator. Today is Tuesday, October the 15th, 2024, 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, coming to you from the Sunshine State. We have our sun at 22 degrees of Libra. We have our moon at 23 degrees of Pisces in conjunct to the sun, which is basically mirroring our full moon or previewing our full moon that's going to be happening in about 2 days' time. Very interestingly, and we still have these squares, trines between and oppositions between Chiron at 21 degrees of Aries, Jupiter at 21 degrees of Gemini, Mars at 21 degrees of Cancer. The sun is at 22 degrees of Libra now, but we do have the black moon Lilith at 21 degrees exactly of Libra, so that energy is also in play. And remember, the black moon is related to primal instincts, deepest desires, and shadow selves. So there's definitely a lot of flowing energy, challenging energy, between all of those things going on, and to kind of pick them out one by one would, I don't think, be useful at this point. We do have Neptune activated today. Neptune is at 27 degrees of Pisces in retrograde, and it is in a trine to Venus. Remember, Neptune is spirituality, imagination, and transcendence, and Venus is our love, beauty, and values, heavy on the values. So we have a flowing energy between those two, and Neptune's in retrograde, so it's going to be close to home. So probably private, personal relationships are going to be activated, hopefully in a positive way. We also have an in conjunct energy between Chiron at 21 degrees of Aries and Vesta at 24 degrees of Virgo, and Vesta is a factor in our full moon coming up. Vesta is related to devotion, purity, and the sacred flame of self. So these energies are kind of, actually, it's not Chiron, it's Eris that's in conjunct. And Eris is discord, strife, and need to assert one's authentic self. So again, Eris is questioning whether the Vesta, the sacred flame of self, is truly being served. Both of these energies are active for our full moon coming up right around the corner. And if you need a more in-depth look at the astrology, please contact your favorite astrologer. All right, we're on day 14 of the moon cycle. We have a 13.2 day old moon. We are in full moon season. We have 97.2% illumination with a moon set time of 5:15 a.m. and a moon rise time of 5:51 p.m. All right, so for our numerology for today is a 6-day. Numerology, of course, is courtesy of calendarnumerology.com. 6 is related to home, hearth, family, service, and harmony. So again, this is the Eris, the sacred flame. Well, the Eris, which is your true self in the side eye or in conjunct relationship to Vesta, which is the sacred flame of yourself. Are you really doing what is in your own best interest? That's literally where this energy is playing out. So the numerology, of course, is lining up as usual. All right, so for our astroterography sun sign decan, we are in Four of Swords. Four of Swords is rest, relaxation, and be patient. You can best transmute this with the Four of Wands, which is peace, happiness, and harmony through the lens of the 7th house in Aries, which is don't be aggressive when cooperation is required. The peace and happiness and the harmony that you seek comes from the cooperation. If you can get people to cooperate, to work together, to get things done, you will have this peace, harmony, and happiness. Otherwise, it's best to just rest, relax, and be at peace, because there's not really a whole lot you can do. However, if you're willing to cooperate with your spirit team, with the different energies that are active right now, you can actually have peace, harmony, and happiness, and not just rest and relaxation. There's a big difference between resting and partying, as you can see the two scenes show you. All right, so for our North Node decan, we are in Two of Wands energy. This is our Jezebel card, which is plans, travel, and new ideas, which is also our outside influence card. You can best transmute this with the Two of Swords, which is our intuition card. And that's solutions, difficulties, and indecisions through the lens of the first house in Libra, which is to find yourself in others and look for your balance. So all the time you're trying to figure out how to balance yourself out, using your intuition to know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to hold them, how to operate as you move forward, when to contact people, when to be quiet. All of those things come into play. All right, so for our solar tree of life, yearly progressions and predictions, we are in Venus energy until October the 17th, and that's the Eight of Swords, which is our natural disaster card, and that's overthinking, self-criticism, and entrapment. You can best transmute this with the Eight of Wands, which is travel, movement, and communication through the lens of the 9th house in Gemini, which is learn how to properly use words and wisdom. This is an energy where you have to know, again, when to work with people, when to walk away, especially since we know this is natural disasters. This could also be pests invading your space, which seems to be how it's showing up for me. The natural disasters couldn't hit me. Now we've got these pests that are trying to make their way into the house. So again, know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And that's the energy that's coming through with this Venus card. So natural disasters means natural disasters of any kind. And so you got to know when it's time to move, it's time to move. All right, so for our lunar tree of life, yearly progressions and predictions, we are in North Node energy until October the 27th, and that's the Fool, which is beginning, start of a new journey, and literally a baby. And you can best transmute this by using the Wheel of Fortune, which is good fortune, karma, or dharma, and luck through the lens of the 2nd house in Libra, which is to prefer to work with others, don't want to care for self. This is a literal energy. This is we're babies. We can't care for ourselves. We're new to this energy. We're new to this birthing process, and so we literally have to let others help us, our spirit team help us be successful in this endeavor. So if you enjoyed this type of astrological content, please feel free to join me on YouTube, where my handle is Sophia Spiritualite. If you would like a copy of these slides, please go to the Schumann Mystery School on Patreon. The link is in the description. Thank you for joining us for today's daily transmutation report. Peace and blessings, and we'll see you tomorrow.